Hello, good morning. So, just to touch on some news, Tuesday, CAD news, CPI. We have FOMC on Wednesday around 6 o'clock. We have a rate decision out of Swiss National Bank on Thursday, which those are the main things that we're eyeing towards. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit of a slow market until FOMC and then it really kick off. But we'll quickly go over a few charts that we like the look of. Really looking at risk-off setups. Just with everything that's going on, you really don't want to be on the wrong side of the market. So I'm going to try and pick the best instruments. Dollar CAD, something we were looking to buy last week, really from this area. And we did get a bounce and we slowly came back down again. So looking for another bounce really, and we'll let Monday unfold. We'll see where Monday's range is. We'll have another level, this support level down here. So if we do come down lower and take this previous weekly low, really what I'm looking for to feel the move to the upside and try and get involved is sweeping of daily lows at a key level really. So if I'm bullish, like last week, you can see dollar CAD swept Monday's low, and then you got this bullish reaction. You can see on Friday we swept this low and then we got a nice move to the upside. So really what you want to do, mark out the previous daily lows. We have Friday's low here. I would just go with this low since it's quite close proximity to this weekly low, and that's where once you pass these levels, then you can start looking for buying opportunities in dollar CAD. So we want to be on the right side of the market, and I do believe that trading to the upside is probably the best bet on dollar CAD. We can take a quick look at oil. See, it's fallen off a cliff, which will affect CAD, and should see CAD getting weaker unless we get some sort of pullback this week and then a continuation, but we'll just take it as what we see at the moment. Dollar CAD is probably high up on my list for buying opportunities in the next few weeks anyway, but we'll just take it week at a time, day at a time, with everything going on with banks, etc. Just got to be a little bit careful because excuse me, anything can happen at any time and we have to stay sort of liquid, to be honest. Dollar yen and dollar Swiss I'm going to leave because we really have two strong currencies, two like risk off currencies, yen and Swiss franc. We do have that Swiss franc rate decision, so we would be playing strong currencies against each other. Like dollar yen will be strong and dollar Swiss will be strong against each other, so we'd rather pair dollar with CAD as mentioned before. Another instrument I'll be looking at is Aussie dollar to the downside. We were looking around this level last week. Support, resistance, and resistance. So we did have a sell off from the level that we looked at. We came back and we were selling off from here, in and around here last week. And we got taken out for break even. It was worth the go on Friday. So we're just waiting for another setup to get involved. We have come down and taken out a low, which is not what we want to be waiting for. We really want to be waiting to take out previous highs if we're bearish. So just the opposite of dollar CAD. So just be patient and let Monday unfold and see if we can take out maybe Monday's high. We can see we took out Friday's high and during Asia sort of sold off, which would be a nice trade, but I'm not awake for those. Really, if we're bearish, we want to be looking at previous daily highs to sell. So we have Tuesday's high here. You can see a nice trade to the downside. Then we come up, take out these two highs. Nice little trade to the downside before coming back. So really, this is where we're hunting for selling opportunities. That gives us the best sort of opportunity to get involved, and it just means that you have a foundation to your trade. So you have a level that you want to trade. So let's just say here we have a level that we want to trade. We have a bias. So we it's all pre-planned. We really know what we're doing beforehand. We've taken stops. We want to move in the opposite direction. So we're just trying to get involved in and around here for move to the downside. As you can see, last week was very range bound. So you're going to have to be nimble on taking stops. If you want to take stops at daily lows, that is probably my suggestion, because you know we can turn at any time at previous daily lows, just like you can turn at any time at previous daily highs for the week. So let Monday unfold. We're looking for selling opportunities. If we can come up, take Monday, we have ATR up here, and then we can start looking for selling opportunities. Ideally, if we do pull back a little bit more, we have previous weekly highs up here. This will be overstretched if it gets there on the week, but I will update you. We still have a little gap down here to fill, which will act as a nice target on Aussie dollar. So those are my two favourite plays going forward: Aussie dollar sells, dollar CAD buys. We'll take a look at other dollar pairs. Kiwi dollar would be next in line for selling opportunities. We'll just take a look at the H4, get a clearer picture. We are a little bit of structure here. Resistance, 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 and resistance. I usually let Monday unfold, so we'll let that unfold and see if we can get involved with any move to the downside. Same again, just take out some stops and then look for selling opportunity above that area. If I was going to pick one, I'd probably pick Aussie dollar, to be fair. But yeah, choice is yours. Pound dollar. You can see that pound has been a little bit stronger than the other sort of commodity currencies, if you want. But yeah, pound and euro has been a little bit stronger, so we'll be pairing those up against other instruments later on in the video. But looking at pound, we have come up and taken this previous weekly high. I'll let Monday unfold. But yeah, keeping a keen eye on this. We have daily ATR up here. We have these previous highs, which is huge resistance. So it looks like we've got some sort of bullish structure at the moment, but my overall bias is to the downside, so I'll be waiting for that to turn around. Same, if you want to trade pound, go ahead. I would rather trade Aussie dollar. Doesn't mean that I'm right, it's just I'm trying to put myself into the best currencies as possible. So what do we have here? Previous weekly high. Let Monday unfold, see if we can sort of deviate Monday's high and then look to sell off. If we deviate this previous weekly high today, then there could be something on the cards. You can just follow structure if you want to get that little bit more confluence. Let's just take these two. Support here, support here. If this is going to be a deviation and we break structure, stop can go above here, and then we can attempt to sell pound. But in my eyes, as you know, Aussie dollar to the downside probably better. But you never know. Look at the sell off in euro last week. Where did it sell off? Above these daily highs. Nice move to the downside. We had a little move to the downside before coming back up. Excuse me. So yeah, ideally euro, I've got this level marked out just because it's above this previous weekly high. We're sort of in the middle of a bigger range here, so if we can come up, then I'd probably interested in euro to the downside from there. And that's really it for the dollar pairs. Not interested in dollar yen and dollar Swiss. Going to pair those up against different currencies. As you'll see, Aussie yen to the downside. We're just coming down and sweeping this previous weekly low. So I would like something swept. Ideally, this Monday high, Friday's high. So somewhere up here, we may have to wait for it to be later on in the week if we're going to get a trading opportunity in Aussie yen. But I'm looking for Aussie yen to the downside, very risk off pair. CAD yen to the downside, similar. We don't want to be trading at these lows. We want to be trading Monday's high, Friday's high. So somewhere into here. And then we look for selling opportunities. So we're looking for a bit of a pullback, take out stops, fuel the next move down. So something I guess where it takes out Monday's high, deviates, sells off, and it takes out a daily high, sells off. So we want to keep an eye on that. So that's the easiest way that I can sort of get you tuned into the market. Is, you know, we have our bias, and we're just looking for levels that everyone can see in their charts because they are daily levels. So Monday's high would be my first level look for selling opportunities, maybe then Friday's high. So CAD yen and Aussie yen to the downside, supporting the yen's strength. And then we will take a look at Aussie Swiss actually. Excuse me. Aussie Swiss to the downside, we do have that rate decision that we have to keep an eye on. But if we can get involved with that, get our stops moved to break even with an opportunity to get involved with this Swiss strength, then I will pull the trigger on it. But at the moment, we're in this pullback phase, and I would need to see a break of structure to get me involved. I have a level up here in and around 0.63. That is where I would look for a move to the downside, break of structure, and get involved. So maybe we just grind higher into that decision, get the rate decision, raise rates 50 basis points. We get the initial strength in the market, and then we can get involved with pullbacks. So that's the same Aussie Swiss, and we'll look at CAD Swiss as well. 6819 is where I'm looking at. We have previous weekly high. Yearly opens up here as well. So if we come up, tag that level, get the rate decision, move, and then get involved with the move to the downside. But yeah, that's all if buts and maybes. We really need to, for the market to move in sync with what we're thinking, to get involved. So yeah, CAD Swiss, Aussie Swiss to the downside, Aussie yen to the downside, CAD yen to the downside, dollar CAD to the upside, and Aussie dollar to the downside. We could look at pound Swiss as well, but not too fussed on that. You can see it's pretty strong compared to the others. The only thing that has going for it is we're just about to take out this swing high. So let me just go out to the H4. It's something to keep an eye on. This swing point we were sold off massively before. So really, when I'm talking about daily highs and lows, they're just smaller swing points, aren't they? So if you can see here, major swing point, deviation back inside, creates a big move to the upside. So we're looking at this swing point. If we come up, deviate, then we could be involved with a bigger move to the downside, especially if we're getting that Swiss franc strength. But we do have to be careful. We do have that rate decision as well. So there's a lot going on with banks at the moment, going under, being bought out, and it's really just pointing me in the direction of risk off setups. Not many people will be going flat to the mat with risk on, and that probably means a lot more money going into yen, Swiss franc, safe haven assets, and the dollar as well. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Not really too interested in it. I'm waiting for a big short, to be honest. And this just seems like a panic rally to get out of positions before, this could be a telltale sign. Try and get out at a higher price, push it higher, push it higher, push it higher, and then just collapse the whole thing. Levels, let's just go out. I think let's look at the 12-month chart here just to see. We do have some, let's just get that. Bear with. Just this open and close will probably act as resistance, so a little bit higher. And then I have, if we go down into our 4-hour chart, let's see how far away that is. It's not too far away, to be honest. And here, 29. Up to 30. See this shaded area? I would box this area here. Could go a little bit outside this box, but if it comes back in, this is the area I'm looking to sell Bitcoin. Between 29 and 30. So I'm probably a little bit higher. Previous weekly high. This be a deviation. Back below, sell. And that's really it. So if you want to, take that and put it across the board in crypto, Bitcoin, once it moves, then the others should follow, unless it's some fucking random alt. But yeah, I look at Bitcoin for my confirmation, and then I'll take a look at different things to see if I can get involved with those as well. But Bitcoin's going to be the main driver at the moment, so in and around this area, I will start looking for selling opportunities in Bitcoin. So I'll leave it there. The video is probably very long, but we'll just let Monday settle. Those are my plans for the week ahead, well, we'll just take it day by day. But yeah, FX word, dollar CAD the upside, Aussie dollar to the downside this week. Just trying to get involved with the bigger moves. If we can get involved with Swiss franc pairs before the rate decision, all well and good. I'll try my best to get nice entering move stops. If not, we'll just wait till the rate decision comes out, and then we can focus on probably CAD yen and Aussie yen. If we get a nice pullback, we don't have to be involved with Swiss franc. Yen is pretty strong at the moment, as you can see. Huge run to the downside on CAD yen, and you see Aussie yen. So any pullback, these daily highs, that's what I'll be looking for. So yeah, I'll not take up too much of your morning. I'll get this uploaded, and we'll see how Monday closes out and take it from there.